up, badass? Franco here from Lover's Legacy, and today we're going to be talking about how do you build self-esteem so you can go and talk to ladies you want to go and talk to, you're proud of the man that you are, and you can live a high quality life. So, two components to self-esteem. The first being creating momentum and creating success for yourself. Self-esteem is when you look back at the past week, the past month, the past 3 months, and you are proud of the actions you are taking. You are doing the things you said you're going to do, and you now know that you're having a brighter future, that your life is taking off, okay? That is what self-esteem is. And so we set goals for ourselves, but we struggle at actually following through. Why is that? Two reasons. The first is because we are living in the most distracted time ever. We are busy with our lives. We have errands. We have social media. We have internet. We have our phones, stupid apps. We have a lot of distractions and a lot of stimulation going on. And so it's difficult for us to actually focus on what we want to be doing. The second reason is because our mind itself likes to drift off. It likes to wonder about other things. It also likes to make excuses. I just had a busy day, that's why I couldn't do my goals. I was stressed out. Somebody needed me. That's why I couldn't focus. Okay, so the real question is, how do you ground yourself into reality so that you can start actually being proactive about your actions and you're not being reactive, okay? It's all about journaling and scripting out your days before the day. It's all about pre-planning. That way when the day comes, you know exactly what you gotta be doing. So I myself script out every 30 minutes of my day, from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep. I do this the day before, or sometimes I script out the entire week. I can do this on Sundays, and so from one Sunday to the next Sunday, I know exactly what I'm doing. And so when the day comes, I'm never lost, I'm never confused, I'm never distracted. I know exactly what I gotta be doing at 5 o'clock, at 12 o'clock, at 3 p.m. I never improvise my day. And so by knowing exactly what I'm doing, I constantly produce, I'm constantly being productive, and I'm constantly achieving my goals. And over a period of time, over a period of 2 weeks, a month, that is when all the results come. That's when I have the proof, and that's what makes me feel good about myself. So pre-plan your days out, script your days out on Sundays. You can script out the day, you can script out the next week, and I promise you're gonna start being more productive. And when you see those results, that is when your self-esteem is gonna skyrocket. And I noticed that when I'm not pre-planning my days, when I'm not scripting, that is when I get lazy, I make excuses, I'm off, and so I don't achieve the goals that I want, and so I'm not very proud about myself. Now, if you want to take your action taking to the next level, if you want to take, your scripting on your days, how do you take that to the next level? I recommend that you join a mastermind and you get coaching. So by joining a mastermind, you can be with other like-minded people who are also having the same goals as you, and it's cool with them because you can talk about your goals, you can talk about the future you guys are gonna have, like, I'm gonna be doing this, I'm gonna be doing that, and you guys can exchange ideas, you guys can exchange strategies. Dude, what are you doing to be successful? This is what I'm doing, this is my morning ritual, what are you doing, right? And so you guys get lost in that excitement for life, and so that is what's gonna keep you motivated, that's what's gonna keep you in the journey, is having somebody who's also excited about their future. And it also helps keep you accountable when somebody else knows your script. And you guys can also just exchange scripts, right? Like, this is hey buddy, this is my entire script for the week, let me see your script. That way they know what you should be doing Monday, what you should be doing Wednesday, and that's what's cool about having a mastermind. So definitely get a mastermind. We have one, it's free. It's the Lover's Legacy Community Mastermind. I'll leave the link below. If you're looking for a mastermind to improve with women, to improve the quality of man you are, to improve the quality of life you're living, then definitely jump on. There's a lot of badasses right now, so definitely sign up to that. I'll add you in, and I'm active on there too, so for sure, if you're looking for a mastermind, join us there. And also get coaching. One thing is to take action, another thing is to take intelligent action. And when you're with somebody who's ahead of you in the game, 5, 10, 15, 20 years ahead of you, then all of your actions are going to be intelligent actions, and so you're going to go straight to the goal. So that is the power of coaching, and again, you can supplement mastermind into that, and that is how you make the most out of your actions. So that's the first component. The second component is self-respect. Now, we can talk a lot about self-respect. I can make multiple videos on self-respect, but for now, let's focus on not allowing ourselves to get disrespected. If you do not tolerate disrespect, then by definition, you are respecting yourself. And so, human beings by nature like to take advantage of other people, especially when we're feeling stressed out. We like to take it on other people. It's part of our lazy nature. We don't like to take responsibility, so we like to blame other people. But this doesn't mean you have to take somebody else's shit. So if people are giving you shit, then look them dead in the eyes and tell them that you're not gonna be fucked with. You're not gonna take their bullshit, and you don't tolerate that. Respect with you is not an option. And so there's nothing wrong with being a little bit of an asshole. It's not that you're being an asshole, it's just that you're taking care of the asshole. And so there's nothing wrong with that. And so this is how you start building self-respect, is when you can look yourself in the mirror and say, you know what, I am my best friend. I look out for myself, I protect myself, and I am my own biggest fan. I do not take other people's shit. And so start saying no more often. Look people dead in the eyes when you don't have to do all of that, fuck you. But still, don't allow yourself to get disrespected, and that's one of the fastest way to build self-respect, by being your own best friend. And so those are the two components of self-respect. Other two things that I like to do just to increase my energy levels. So sometimes it's not so much that we may have low self-esteem. It just may be that we just don't feel good at, period. And so I noticed that in my life, a lot of my self-esteem came from just when I increased my energy levels. And so two very important things about increasing your energy levels. The first is taking care of your external reality. If everybody around you is negative and bitching and complaining about first world problems, like my picture didn't get a like, or whatever, stuff like that, right? If everybody around you is complaining and is being negative and they've given up on their dreams, how difficult it's going to be for you to actually stay motivated and excited about life. It's going to be very difficult, almost impossible. And so if you're trying to live a better life, you're trying to achieve your goals, you got to cut negative people away from your life. You got to cut pessimistic people who have low self-esteem. If you have low self-esteem, that's not so much because you're doing that to yourself. That's simply because other people around you have low self-esteem. And so they're passing on their beliefs onto you. Life really is difficult. Life really is a struggle. Life really is like sad and depressing. And so if you're around negative people, you're gonna take on board their energy. So let go of negative people. You don't need them. And this is like the least, this is what people do the least, is their environment. They do not take how serious environment is. And people don't want to offend other people, so they never end up doing it. All right, do not be the person who hears advice on environment and doesn't actually do it. All right, if there's negative people in your life, actually cut them out. All right, the act of doing these types of things is you respecting yourself, because you wouldn't do it unless you cared about your life. If your life wasn't worth it, you wouldn't actually cut negative people out of your life. So take this serious, cut negative people from your life, and start, again, form a mastermind. I have a video on mastermind, I'll leave that down below too. Join a mastermind full of positive people who are excited about their lives, who are going at life 1,000 miles an hour. Those are the kind of people you want in your life. And so take care of your environment. Also, stop listening to negative music. Music is vibration. So if you're listening to negative music, you're in a negative vibration. So if you're listening to sad music, heartbreak music, all of that is keeping you in a negative state. And so if you are, one mistake a lot of people do is that if they're feeling down and out about life, they'll listen to music that's negative, because this singer so gets me, and the singer, I feel I can relate to the singer. But actually what they're doing is that they're keeping themselves in that funk, in that negative state. And so they never actually get out of the depression. The way to get out of a funk is to listen to happy music, dancing music, music that reminds you that life is the greatest experience we could all ask for. That's the kind of music you want to be listening to. So dance music, EDM, you can listen to reggae. I myself listen to a lot of Spanish music, bachata, reggaeton, salsa, stuff like that, stuff that gets me into a good mood. The type of music that you listen to when you're in the gym, right? Stuff that gets the heart pumping. That's the kind of music you want to be listening to, not negative, depressed music. Something else that I recommend is to cut out the news. All the news is going to do is tell you that life is that there's a lot in the world that you need to be fearful about. Your neighbor's a terrorist. You can't trust people nowadays. And also, there's nothing new about the news. People are dying every day. It's not new. That's been happening since the dawn of time. You don't need to tune in to the news for you to know that. And so, cut away the news. It's just going to tell you that the world is a bad place, which is not at all true. When you're with a strong, powerful mastermind who is excited about life and celebrates life, you'll see that that is also true. Whatever you believe is true is true. If you think life sucks, it does suck. If you think life is amazing, then life is amazing. So surround yourself with a powerful mastermind and not the news. So that's how you take care of the external world. How do you take care of the internal world is by giving yourself a better nutrition. This is one of the biggest breakthroughs that I had in my life is when I started taking my nutrition serious. I now drink a gallon of water a day, so my organs are hydrated, so they're functioning at optimal levels. I drink a gallon of water a day. I would take DHA, which is good for the brain. One of the biggest supplements that I ever take, which did a full-blown 180 on my energy, was frankincense oil. Frankincense oil is like a secret. It's like the hidden gem when it comes to the supplement world. So it's expensive, but it's amazing for you, right? Definitely take frankincense oil. Anything that's good for that digestive system is good for you because the more nutrients you can extract from the food, the more that's going to impact your brain, and it's going to be good for your overall level, right? Overall energy. And so probiotics are really good for the digestive system. You can take turmeric as well, stuff like that. And also ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is really good. It's an adaptogen. It helps to balance out your mood. Anything that's an adaptogen, it helps to balance the mood. Anything that's an adaptogen, anything that's good for the digestive system, such as probiotics, anything that's good for the brain, that's going to increase serotonin. And also cacao is really good for the serotonin levels. That's a feel-good chemical. So anything that's adaptogen, anything that is good for the digestive system, anything that's good for the brain is going to increase your energy levels. So again, that's a lot of water, frankincense oil, DHA, cacao, ashwagandha, turmeric, stuff like that. I've taken that all and it's done wonders for me, right? So definitely get on that, take your nutrition serious, help your body out from the inside out, and also do exercise regularly. I myself dance to the happy music. I love dancing. So stuff like that, exercising helps to release endorphins. So all in all, script out your days to have focused, intentional action taking. Get a mastermind, get coaching, and then take care of your external reality by only having positive people in your life. I forgot about self-respect. Stop taking other people's bullshit. And so have success, script out your days, say no more to people, and then take care of external reality. Only allow positive, strong people into your life. Listen to happy music, let go of negative music, let go of the news, and then start eating healthier and start working out more, right? That's what I do to have the highest levels of self-esteem and the highest level of energy. And so I wish you the best of luck. And yeah, like I said, we're gonna be having the mastermind. We have a lot of badasses there. I'll leave the link to that down below in the description, and I'll add you in and I'll see you there. Thank you for watching, and see you later. Take care.